If anyone's watching, Pansy just dropped off. She's coming back on here in a minute. I think her internet went out or something. And I don't want to just start talking about stuff until she gets back in here. So stand by.
Hello.
What happened?
My freaking computer went black.
Oh, really? Oh.
It's still on li it was still going live on YouTube. I didn't have Zoom. My computer like went off.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to get a new computer.
Uh, yeah. Let me help you with that. Let show you what to get if you're gonna get a computer, unless you're gonna get like a Mac or something.
Well, this was given to me, so
Hmm.
you know,
Okay. And
whatever.
what kind of
All right,
laptop?
we're live.
Yeah, what kind of laptop you have?
I don't even know.
Don't know. Okay. Well, I
Adele.
can look at it. I can look at it with you and we can see what the
I don't know what happened. It just went black. Like this did it to me the other day. What the? I'm so done with electronics this week. Anyway, so day 6 of our 21-day challenge of speaking our wants.
Mhm.
And we're going to make this quick today because we both have things that we have to do or we get to do, right?
Mhm.
So, yeah. So, yeah, let's talk about what we've already talked about many of our wants.
Uh-huh.
And do we have any new ones today? I'm so done. I'm so done with electronics. Forget it.
So you want to not have to worry about electronics. Or
Well,
you
we're not.
want or how about you want electronics that just work?
Yes.
Hmm.
Mm.
That would be nice. I know it, yeah, that would be nice. I mean, there are some electronics that just pretty much work every time, but nothing's perfect. So, um,
I'm
that's what
forgetting.
I'm here for, Pansy. I can help you with that.
Oh, I'm so done right now with these things, but
I
whatever.
know,
Let's
but that's what I'm
continue.
here
Let's
for. That's
continue.
part of the reason I'm here. But I can help you with that stuff. So, you know. For me, not really. I think I've got my wants pretty squared away. Um,
Do
I I I mean, at least nothing new has come to mind yet. And that's okay. How about we do it like this? Like a new want for the day. Like what do we want for today? Like what do we want the outcome to be for today, right?
I want my electronics to behave
Yeah, yeah.
and work properly. Um, I want all of my friends and family to know that they are loved by me, especially.
Okay, that's fair. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I want to get through my meetings today successfully with good outcomes. And I want to continue and get done some of the activities that I wanted to get done today. I want to get them done and move on to the next thing that has to be done, right? There's some important things that I want to have done today, and I want to make sure I get those done. So that's my big thing for today specifically. As far as my like, life wants and all of that, that's all. I know what I want. So
Okay, so speak it. You're afraid to speak it?
no,
Speak
no,
it.
I've already told you all of them.
Oh, well
Yeah,
then, all
I'm
right.
definitely not afraid to speak it.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I was listening to something earlier. It was another video about wants.
Mhm.
Um, and he was saying you need to write down 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times at night what your wants are.
That's a little interesting. Okay. Interesting. That's a habit. You got to build that habit. Um,
It's a good
how,
habit to have, though.
how many times?
3 in the morning,
So you got to write it down?
write it down. Well, we've been over this, right? Writing
Right.
it down, visualizing it,
Uh-huh.
right? And
Write it down 3 times in the morning, right? And then
mhm,
what?
6 times in the evening, like afternoon, evening, and
Hmm.
then 9 times before you go to bed.
Interesting. I do like that though, because for me, and I know a lot of people work this way too, like when you actually physically write it down, something happens. It's a subconscious thing because you're doing something physically, right, with your hand, or you're writing it, physically writing it, it does something subconsciously, for sure.
Mhm.
I like that. How about um for everyone who is listening, figuring out the one thing you need to do. I was listening, I forget his name. I was listening to a guy talk about this, but like what is the God element of your business? Meaning, what is the one thing you need to do to like grow your business, to like really make an impact on your business? Not even grow it, but just make an impact on your business. Like an example would be like if you're putting together a course, or if you're trying to sell something online, or you're trying to get a message out, or whatever it is that you're doing with your business, like what's the thing that you should be doing? Because we all get caught up in all of the minutia, right? We get caught up in a lot of the just busy work stuff. And it's like an illusion, right? You do something like, oh, you created a logo for your business. Like it makes no difference to your business. But you think you get this like feeling of progress, right? Like you're making progress at something. And it actually has absolutely no relevance at all to your business. So what is the one thing you need to be doing, money making thing that you need to be doing that has the most impact on your business? That's what I want everybody to be thinking about, including myself. Like, and I think Pansy, you and I are doing those things on a daily basis. Like we need to be looking at properties, right? We need
Yeah,
to be looking at properties, and we need to be getting offers on properties to buy, right?
true.
So that's above like all of the systems and everything else, like that's what we need to be doing. And we need to be doing a certain number of those, a certain number every day, right? And
If we want to acquire properties, yes, we
mhm,
have to step up the amount of properties that we're looking at and evaluating and yes,
yep,
and get more efficient with it too.
Yeah, but that comes with like doing it. You know what I mean? That comes with doing it every day. You start to figure out ways to get more efficient with it and all that stuff. Like, but spending time trying to figure out how to be more efficient with something before you're, I don't know, before you're actually doing it consistently and like um having an impact on your business is just going to be a waste of time, in my opinion, right?
Yeah. It's-
Um, and like I wish somebody early on, I wish I just kind of understood this early on. Like when you're starting off, like your first and only concern should be to figure out how you're going to make money in your business. Like, how are you going to bring revenue into your business? That should be the only concern, not systems, not freaking processes, not anything else. Like, what is the thing you need to be doing to bring revenue in? And then once you have some revenue in, now you can start putting together all the other stuff, right? Um,
Well,
sometimes it
yeah,
doesn't
I mean,
always
the
work that
idea
way.
for any business is to bring in revenue and then
Yeah.
yes, you need the system for it to be consistent.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, I, I, I want a business that consistently brings an income
Mhm.
with the proper systems. I mean, you need the proper systems, otherwise you're doing all the work yourself, right? The
Mhm.
proper team
Mhm.
and systems.
Yep.
So I want to do that with a team. I can do a lot of things on my own, but that's not my purpose here. I wanted to build with others.
I
It's
like
no
that.
fun by myself.
Right. I'm
I
not saying
want
you have to do it by
to,
yourself, but you know.
that's what but I'm just saying, honestly, there's many businesses you could build that you could do yourself.
Mhm.
That wasn't my intention when I decided that I wanted to do a business, have a business and be an entrepreneur. Um, I wanted to work with people. I wanted to build with people. I wanted to bring people. I am bringing people together for business.
Mhm.
So
No, that's good. That's good. And are you achieving that, would you say? I
I
hope
would
so.
say I am.
Yeah,
What do
I'd say
you
you are.
think?
Um, for me, it's the same thing. I'm not interested in just doing it all on my own. So, um, so I think having, at least having that main goal and then understanding what you want for the day is a good start. I try and write down the night before what I need to get done for the next day so that when I wake up in the morning, like I'm not sitting there staring at my screen, like wondering what the hell I need to be doing. Um, it's like, hold on, I'll show you. It's just a journal. Just write down like, you know, like like for today, leads upload for Tim, Brandon, update buyer list, list uploading with Pansy, podcast videos edited and uploaded. Like there's a bunch of things, right? And so I know like I have, the most important stuff is leads and reviewing properties. Like those are always at the top. Like all this other stuff is like secondary to that, right? So they'll get done when they get done. They'll get done in order of priority and as I have the time to do it, right? But as long as we're doing the money making stuff first and prioritize that, then we're okay. We just need to be consistent.
It's coming together.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's coming together. It's frustrating though, like, and I get it. Sometimes it feels like you're taking two steps forward and then taking three steps backward, and it's just like, you feel that push and pull, right? But I would say that,
That's why life's a cha-cha.
yeah, yeah, I like that. Um, yeah, but I mean, it's true. It's like that's a part of it. You're gonna feel that, right? But don't let that discourage you because you are inching forward. Um, you know, and just expect it. Just expect it.
But
Uh,
it's always nice when you have people that you can
yeah.
share
Well,
with.
and then sometimes, well, so yeah, right. And then sometimes, so you feel that sort of back and forth feeling, especially in the beginning. But then all of a sudden, you get to this point where you're just like, all of a sudden, you see this exponential push forward, right? It's like the story. Have you heard the story of the bamboo tree? Has anyone told you that story?
Possibly, but I had like probably been a
No,
while, so
never heard the story of the bamboo tree.
I'm not sure.
So
Is it quick? You could share it with us because I
it's
know
fairly
both
quick.
of us
Yeah,
are on times constraints today.
yeah. Yeah, it's quick. It's quick. So a farmer goes out and plants bamboo seeds and he covers them with dirt and he waters them. He starts watering them every day. A couple weeks go by, nothing's happening. People in the village look and say, what are you doing? Like you're not, it's not growing. What are you going to do? And he's like, I'm just going to keep watering. So he keeps watering it, keeps watering it. All of a sudden, a month goes by, 2 months go by, 3 months go by, nothing's happening. So now he starts getting people in the village are making fun of him. Like, look, you're wasting your time, man. Like, what are you doing? It's not growing. And the man keeps watering it and he keeps, prepping the soil and just is very consistent, just keeps going. And all the while, the people in the village are just mocking him and making fun of him for what he's just a waste of time. Why don't you go do something else? Why don't you plant stuff that's going to make you money? Why don't you, do something productive? And the man just keeps watering it. Finally, like a year, 2 years go by, 3 years go by, and still nothing. And then all of a sudden, I think, no, I'm sorry, 2 years go by, and then on all of a sudden on year three, the bamboo tree, you start to see a sprout. And then literally within a few days, the tree shoots up 20 feet, right? And so the moral of the story is it's pretty clear. Like the whole time, you know, you're not seeing the sprout growing on the surface. The bamboo tree's growing its roots the whole time, growing its roots and growing its roots and growing its roots to prepare for that shoot up, right? So that it can maintain its weight. And so just because you don't see anything on the surface happening right away, just know that you're building your roots right now. And then all of a sudden, if you stay with it, you're gonna see this
Upward.
shoot up.
I like that.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think Jesse actually shared that the first time.
All right, well, because we're restricted here today,
Yeah, I gotta jump. You gotta jump. So
I
uh,
want to finish this by saying I want you to have a better day than the morning that we've had.
mhm. Thank you. I
And
hope
I
you
will see
too.
you later.
Yeah, I will see you later. I will definitely see you later, but I hope I have a better morning too.
You will. You will.
Thank you.
You'll have a much better rest of your day.
Uh,
All
I
right.
appreciate that. I hope you do as well.
I will. I know him. I got good people with me,
Yeah. Yes, you do.
and you do too.
I do too. You're right.
All right.
All right,
Love you
Pansy.
guys. Have a good one.
See you guys.